to give it their all as the quest for league phase success dominates thoughts. An enlightening contest in prospect, and one that will tell us a lot about the strengths of the two teams. Next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. Match day one always brings us plenty of excitement. We're in the league phase of the Champions League. It's Galatasaray, and they take on Juventus.
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
And the starting 11 for Galatasaray. Mario Lemina starts alongside Lucas Torreira in the middle of midfield. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. And this is how Juventus will line up. Bremer plays alongside Federico Gatti in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And away we go, the first half of this game. Leroy Sané. Torreira. Lemina. Davinson Sanchez. Leroy Sané. Lemina. Torreira. Here's Lemina on the offensive. A very timely interception. Davinson Sanchez. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Bardacci. That's a good-looking pass. And passing it through. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. João Mario. Now with Gatti. Mario. Kenan Yildiz. Cambiasso. There to take it away. But he's certainly not alone. A fine reading of the situation. Michele Di Gregorio has it now. Kalulu. Playing with a flow and intensity. Just the challenge that was required. Kalulu. And on to Thuram. Pierre Kalulu. And on to Cambiaso. And out for a throw-in, and that was all down to the pressure they applied. Torreira. And the ruling is offside here. Well, Locatelli. Gatti. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Locatelli. Federico Gatti. Now with David. Gatti. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Any crosses that come into the box today, he will pose a threat. He's a brilliant header of the ball.
Did well to win it back.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Osimhen. Torreira. Here's Lemina. Yilmaz. Abdulkarim Bardakci. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Osimhen. Very effective passing sequence. Real chance. But can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
João Mario. Gatti. Now with Bremer. Mario. And on to Yildiz. João Mario. David. Locatelli. Lovely tempo here. Oh, nice ball. Juventus will have to throw it back in play. An accurate cross. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And they're not out of the woods. Well, no damage done. Yilmaz. An alert intervention. Andrea Cambiaso. Kalulu. Now with Yildiz. Yildiz. Gatti. And on to Yildiz. João Mario. Kenan Yildiz. He could pick out a teammate. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Thuram. Bremer. Kalulu. Locatelli. And on to Gatti. Kalulu. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Locatelli. Bremer. Mario. Now with Bremer. Went in strongly, decisively. He's broken free. Well, a chip that went awry.
Well, maybe it was the right option, but his technique let him down there.
Locatelli. Kenan Yildiz. Mario. Locatelli. The Bianconeri have given us away. Gabriel Sara. Sané has it. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Underway, 1-0 it is. Yildiz. And on to Thuram. Kenan Yildiz. Torreira. Now with Sara. And teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered. Locatelli. Kalulu. And on to Thuram. Kalulu. Now with Cambiaso. Pierre Kalulu. And the pass deftly cut out. Yilmaz. David. Now with Yildiz. Bremer. Yildiz. What to like about that pass? Putting his body on the line. And in the end, no damage done. Abdulkarim Bardakci. Here's Lamina. Davinson Sanchez. Can they chisel open the defence? And players waiting in the centre. Now what can they do from here? Oh, an incredible block!
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
And intercepts again. Impressive build-up. But quick thinking defensively. Andrea Cambiaso. Pierre Kalulu. And possession lost by Juventus. Sané. Lucas Torreira now. Sara. Yilmaz. Here's Lemina. Torreira. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Kenan Yildiz. Now with Gatti. Bremer. João Mario. Juventus have given it away. Sané in the middle. Struggling to get it away. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Oh, that's a clever ball. Lucas Torreira now. Sané. Lemina. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Not allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that.
I'm not sure this is the right way to go. Can easily get penned in here.
Kefren Turam. Now with Gatti. Pierre Kalulu. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Abdulkarim Badachi. Possibilities for them to counter. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Cambiaso. And on to Kalulu. Conceição. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. And they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Torreira. On to Sara. Davinson Sanchez. Lucas Torreira now. Badachi. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Good-looking move. Pass chiselled nicely. Played into the box. Jonathan David. Locatelli with it. Mario. Now a decent position. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Yilmaz. Badachi. On to Sara. Osimhen. Can't give him too much space. And space to cross it. Stuck to certain goal. And the man managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
It certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Kenan Yildiz. Can they do it? And a goal! That's what they wanted here, Juventus. It's level now.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1.
Victor Osimhen. Take it away. Federico Gatti. And on to Yildiz. Now with Gatti. And good anticipation. Lemina. Bardacci. Smart defending. Locatelli. And on to Yildiz. Failure to keep the ball by the Bianconeri. Lemina. Bardacci. Yilmaz. Abdulkarim Bardacci. Now what can they do from here? Not made it look routine, but read it well. Yilmaz. And possibilities here. Can he score? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1.
Kalulu. The Bianconeri have given us away. Thuram. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Bremer. Conceição. Pierre Kalulu. And on to Yildiz. Kefren Thuram. Kefren Thuram. It did look on for them, but not to be. Torreira. Sané has it. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Space galore for Juventus. Conceição. And on to Locatelli. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Roland Shalai. Sané has it. Torreira. Sara. Here's Lemina. Lemina. Can they carve out a chance?
Yeah, love to see passes here.
Goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
So the corner played into the box. And putting paid to the danger. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Kenan Yildiz. Now with Kalulu. Thuram. Yildiz. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Can they open things up? Can he play it in? An attack that had potential.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Leroy Sané. On to Sara. Osimhen. Torreira. Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Here's Lemina. Creative look about this. And cutting it out. Bremer. Mario. Manuel Locatelli. Joao Mario. Juventus have given it away. Sara. What to like about that pass? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Substitution time it is here. Cambiasso. And on to Yildiz. Pierre Kalulu. And on to Bremer. Pierre Kalulu. And on to Thuram. Cambiasso. Cambiasso. And on to Bremer. The Bianconeri have given us away. Manuel Locatelli. Kalulu. Now with Cambiasso. Pierre Kalulu. Gatti. And Michele Di Gregorio has it now. Pierre Kalulu. Yildiz. And on to Cambiasso. Could be dangerous from Yildiz. Too easy, far too easy. And he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, a struggle for Galatasaray to keep possession here. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Gatti. Nico Gonzalez. Nicolas Gonzalez. And on to Gatti. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Here's Lemina. That's a good ball. It needs an accurate cross. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, no way through there.
Morata. Here's Lemina. Torreira. Lemina. Now with Morata. Oh, that's a clever ball. Osimhen. They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Playing it short. Might lead to a chance. Oh, disappointing clearance. Lemina. Sané has it. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, danger here. Just nicked on the way through. And over comes the corner. And he didn't miss by a massive margin at all. Andrea Cambiaso. Kefren Turan. Succeeded in winning it back. That's a good-looking pass. Abdulkarim Badaci. And Galatasaray have it back now. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Juventus battling against the clock and the scoreline. What can they pull out of the fire? Fine build-up play. Crossing into the middle. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Davinson Sanchez. Sané has it. Lemina. Oh, read it really well. Good strength to keep the ball.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Your thoughts?
Well, they should have had this wrapped up long ago. Some of their football has been excellent. But they're going to need to be resilient in these final few minutes to get their much-deserved victory.
The cross is on. Brilliant pass. Crossing out. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Yilmaz.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium. But can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
See about the cross. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory. Can they now put this to bed? Davinson Sanchez. Here's Lemina. Morata. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Who can he pick out? Maybe dangerous here. This could be the equaliser. High quality defending. Bremer. Now with Thuram. And Yildiz not closed down. Kenan Yildiz. And it's played into the centre. Well, not away properly. Well, that surely would have put this game to bed.
Well, definitely. That would have won the game for them. That's a bad miss.
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Morata. Torreira. Here's Lemina. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Showing good ball control. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Torreira. Sané has it. Well, that's how to shield the ball. He's in with a chance. It's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
are back underway, and we really are being treated to a festival of goals in this one. Kenan Yildiz. And on to Kalulu. Andrea Cambiasso. Now with Kalulu. Good physical play. And Juventus getting forward. A goal at this late stage, and that might be that. And the whistle is sounded, and these two teams are locked together. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. In it goes! Critical as always, in front of goal. And straight as an arrow. Can he get the better of the keeper? And the penalty converted here. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he scores. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. A chance to secure victory here. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win this penalty shootout.
Well, it's a good penalty. He showed a lot of composure there, and overall, they probably just about deserved to win this game.